So in this demo, we're going to look at falling objects. Inside of this tube is a penny as well as a couple feathers. And if I flip this tube over, you'll notice that the penny falls first and then followed by the feathers. So this is what you'd experience in everyday life. You might see something that has less mass falling slower than something that has more mass. But you've learned in your class how objects' mass should not matter in how they fall as a result of gravity. So in addition to gravity, what's going on is there's air inside this tube, just like in a room or something like that, where there's air affecting the feather. The feather is being affected by the air drag. So that slows it down, and not as much as it does for the penny. So that's why you see the penny come down first, and then you'll see feathers come down later. However, what we could do here is to pump out the air that's inside this tube using a pump. So we'll see what happens when we do that. So once we put in this hose here, we're going to turn on the pump and start pumping out the air. Then we can see if there's any kind of difference after we've pulled the air out. Okay, so we've pumped the air out of this tube. Let's remove this hose now. So there should be very little air in here now. So if we flip it, let's see what happens. So when you get the air out of this tube, both the feather and the penny will fall at the same rate. Even though they have different masses, it doesn't matter because both of them are now only affected by gravity, as before the feather was also affected by drag. You can see that this tube actually has a vacuum because now once we open this valve, you'll hear the air rushing back. So that's falling objects in a vacuum.